goes our way.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts
15
keep
minutes.
telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcast live from RDR. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast, the original drama cast, the realest Negroes around, and an Arab and a black guy, and you know how it goes.
A lot of disabled dudes, all that stuff.
A lot of disabled, drunks. We got the whole gambit. Gambling addiction. Bad fathers. We're really supportive of the impotent community. You know, guys can't get it up. We support them. But we don't believe in universal health care. Pay for your own boners, please. Pay for your own boners. We're not for that. We're very much right-wing wackos that worship the ground that Destiny walks on. We're Destiny trolls. When a transgender person gets 3 tweets, which constitutes harassment, it's us.
True.
It's us. You're not a girl. That's what we do. I was listening to a lot of Destiny stuff lately. His channel's becoming amazing. And he said something like, it was a little daring what he said. He goes, I would like to like take somebody out and ruin somebody and show you just how hard the internet can go. Not that he wanted to do that. He just wants to show like when like Keffels gets like 3 tweets that are just like mildly annoying, would they make a big deal out of it? The politically correct term is a knocked? What does that mean?
A eunuch.
A eunuch. Impotent. I didn't say their dick fell off. Oh.
Eunuch is castration.
Yeah, eunuchs by castration. Yeah, that's
castration or losing all.
We don't support them at all. Fuck you.
Yeah.
What a jerk. You know.
Well, I think they're adorable. They get all fat and doughy looking. They look like little teddy bears.
They're cute.
What up, bitch? They have no testosterone.
Giga Daddy. Yeah, you got it. Orson Willies. I think that name is funny.
That's Giggity.
Giggity. No, but Orson Willies is the fucking title. Giggity. That's from that terrible Family Guy show.
Man, I'm glad you weren't my partner with the spelling shit, bro.
I know what that meant. Giggity. Orson Willies. Isn't that what it's saying?
Yeah.
I was
just saying.
Fuck yourself. I know what giggity is.
Yeah, but you said Gig Daddy at the first.
Oh, yeah. I thought. Well, yeah, good point. No, you're right. How terrible. We're going to do a new show today. I haven't done one forever. I'm super psyched about it. We're just going to go over the week in idiocy.
Yeah, by the way, shout out to Repzilla.
What's going on?
And Jessica Pizzle for winning the Fireball Cup.
Congratulations.
They beat me and Vito in the finals.
Was Vito devastated?
No, I don't think so. Okay. I'll be honest. I tried to throw the 5th round because we were taking on.
Why would you do that? Why would you admit to that? That's terrible.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to go.
You're such a loser. No wonder you lost your leg. You're supposed to go back. You could have been a back-to-back champion.
Whatever. I just
terrible. I tried to throw it. Write shame in the chat for I
still made it to the finals.
Shame, Matt Pitt. Shame.
When it came to it, I was there. I'm not a bitch. I played the game and I won.
And you tried to throw it.
I attempted to, yeah, but I
shame on you.
I tried to win and get to the final. I still won and got to the final. So
how did you try to explain this to me? How did you try to throw it?
So the questions were, how do you know your partner? I was asked, what kind of comic book is Vito working on? I knew it was an action thriller, but I said horror.
Oh, no. Oh, wasn't action thriller. It was a comic book comic book. Yeah, action would be that. Yeah,
it would have counted.
Why did you do that? Why would you stab Vito in the back like that? Shame.
Man, it's not stabbing Vito in the back.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, does he know that?
Bro,
does he know you try to throw it?
Look, all I'm saying is these fucking things make me a nervous wreck. All right, there's fucking too much.
We already won. What's like the worst that can happen? We won.
I don't know. Like it just it's like makes me anxious. Like I just want to sit back and watch the fucking fireball. I had to come back.
Don't do it, traitor. Back. Exactly.
No,
Shame.
I had to come back. We were the champions. You didn't want to do it, so I had to come back.
Then why didn't you walk too?
I had to come back.
No, you didn't.
I literally had to.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I had to come back so I could throw the match.
The champions have to come back. That's the rule.
Disgusting. Shame. You know what? I'm glad you said. Did you get out? Did you not feel nervous after you tried to throw them out? Now I'm going to make you uncomfortable. Good, and you deserve it. Shame on you.
Fine.
What would you feel if somebody on the Atlanta Braves did fucking threw a game?
Oh, you're gonna compare this to baseball?
Yes. It's the principality, motherfucker. Yes.
Bro,
Kylo Ren traitor.
I would have never made the baseball team. I'm just happy to be there, Tommy.
Would you Ringo? Would you Ringo and the Beatles? You're just happy to be there?
Yeah,
who the fuck do you think you are?
I would have loved to have been Ringo. What do you mean?
How dare you? If I'd have known that, I would have been really upset if I knew you threw a fuck. I don't even dare ever do that with me. What if we were going to make a triumphant return?
Look, all right. All I'm saying is fucking I had Vito.
Maybe I had a plan that I wouldn't go this time. I was going to go back with you next time because I thought you'd do pretty well. And then maybe try to go back to back. And you fucked up.
All right, I had a great plan. I had Crip as my partner. We were going to do this. He drops out the night before. I got to find a partner. I'm looking all over the place. Vito finally hits me up, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. First night out, Salvo starts calling him Vito the Pedo. And I'm just like, okay, we're going to go out in the fucking second round. He
doesn't care if he's called a Pedo. He's called a Pedo no matter what. It doesn't matter. I mean,
but the point is we kept winning. We beat Bo Blacks and Tipster in Bloodsports. I got a fireball point because I destroyed Tipster in Bloodsports.
How did you do that? What did you say to him?
So a couple hours before the match, some random girl followed me on Twitter, and I looked at her Twitter account. She had one follower. It was Tipster. One follower. It was Tipster. So I screenshotted that. I screenshotted the follower. I sent it to Salvo, and I was like, pull these DMs up. Tipster had no idea what was going on because look, I played the game really well. I went on Dead on Dave's show, and I was like, we're not going to do blood sports. We're going to just do the questions and stuff because we don't want to interact. We don't want to get baited. I said that on Dead on Dave knowing that I was going to jump in and do blood sports.
Oh, really? Tipster. So then I would sound like you're playing the game, and you try to throw it. Why don't you just play the game?
When we won that one, we faced off against I Bully Bullies and GG Evans, and I thought to myself,
you even went to day 2. You jerk off.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we faced off against I Bully Bullies and GG Evans, and I thought, how funny would it be if I Bully Bullies made it to the finals? That was my line of thinking. I thought that would have been funny, and I still won.
You're just trying to be an entertainer. Oh God, you just don't play to win. I hate that. I always play to win.
I'm not a competitive person, Tommy.
I see that, Matt. I know you're waiting to talk about this, but. I can't even read it that fast. It's too long. Fascist. You're a fascist? What?
Yo, Matt, I know you were waiting to talk about this, but way to make it to the finals, and I will let you finish. But way to sabotage Brick, my one-legged fascist fiend. Yeah, they think I set Brick up.
Brick was on there? What happened?
Yeah, Brick was Drew a sharing partner. So it felt like a setup. Brick and Drew faced Tipster and Bo Black.
Drew was sharing and Brick?
Yes. It was originally toxic. He couldn't make it because of the hurricane, so Drew stepped in. And Brick had no choice because it was like Drew is sharing. Like, dude, Drew is sharing is going to be your partner, okay? Like, he wants to do it, let him do it. And Brick's like, I have no idea who this guy is, but okay. And so they face off against Tipster and Bo Blacks, and immediately so there's this thing called a fireball point. Like, while you're playing the game, if you make a good own, you get a fireball point. So that's an extra point on top.
Oh, wow.
Tipster got the first fireball point, the only fireball point of the first night, because of he made a dig at Drew, and Salvo gave him the point. And it, like, some people are criticizing that it felt kind of forced, because if Tipster and Bo Blacks won that match, they would have gone on to face Mudahar and Dojangles, which they did, which turned into one of the most entertaining blood sports of the night.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard she was bitching about me, Dojangles.
She was on Edwin's stream. She said she mentioned the divorce jokes he made. She said you didn't like her. That's the way.
Because I made a divorce joke? I don't like her?
Yeah.
I don't even know what she looks like.
She also says that she thinks Craig Beckett was giving information to Mama Max, or she because she knew Craig Beckett, so she thinks that when he was in our newsroom,
well, I don't understand why. Like, I don't like her. I can't afford not to like you, bitch. No, I have no opinion whatsoever. I made a crack about it. Who was my joke? I wish you'd have found that.
It was
Optimus,
like,
find the joke I made about Dojangles.
I think I might have to. I might be able to find it. Let me see.
It was like I remember her doing something kind of like that could make Mudahar look bad. Like it matters. I mean, all Mudahar has to do is make one video on me, and then I have to go in Emery mode. You know,
right?
It's like all he has to do is like, Tommy C was mean to my girlfriend, and I've never been nothing but nice to him. I mean, fuck. I mean, it's like a huge recovery. Like, I'm in total fucking post-beta situation. That's all that happens. Like, why they
I'm
hate
sending
me?
you the timestamp.
I can't wait to see this. This is gonna be fantastic. Tips for blood sport. I don't even remember like. I remember making a joke about it.
I think you're gross.
I remember making a joke about it, but I mean, come on, it's what I do. I'm not trying to get like. No, let me completely honest with you here. And in fairness, I have grandstanded a few times and told people what I thought. But for the most part, I'm in it for the laughs, for the goofs. Yeah. I have no opinion about you whatsoever, except I probably thought you were a little lully back then. Well, let's find out because that's all I need.
What did you say? A little lolly?
No, I didn't call her a little cow. Lully.
Okay.
I made it up.
I thought you called her a lolly. I was like,
no, lully. Like, he's getting a little lully there. I don't know. I just made it up. You put lully in the chat.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's so fucking bullshit.
You keep saying I've been doing this shit.
Oh boy, what a pain in the ass.
For 4 years. Like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I haven't even known.
Hey, Mudahar has an idea what his divorce is gonna be like already. I wasn't even making fun of her. I was making fun of a man and woman yell at each other, and that's what it's gonna sound like. That's a funny joke. This is what I'm not even saying that. I hope you guys don't stay together forever, but I'm divorced. This is what it sounds like. You can even see me laughing right after it. I'm impressed with what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now you know what it sounds like.
I know all of you.
Did I say something else nasty about her? That wasn't even directed to her. It was a joke. That's what she mentioned, and she also said that she thinks you hate her. Why would she say that I haven't thought about her since fucking May 31st, 2022? It hasn't even entered my mind. Right. I haven't even thought about it. I'm literally here's I'm gonna let you in the big secret. It's a big secret. All right. I comment and make jokes about other people that are involved in the dramasphere on the internet. I take absolutely anything I can. I actually have to be a little careful with you, to be completely honest with you. I have just because I say something about somebody doesn't mean I hate them. Don't be act man when I say, look, I think this kind of backfired on you, and that automatically turns into not that she's trying to swing her audience at me. Like it means I hate your guts. I've criticized Angry Joe, like in a lot of times. Sometimes I'm like, when I have that old fucking knock you down and I'll pick you back up and let's go have a drink attitude about this stuff for the most part anyway. So I don't. Women are so weird. No wonder you're being such a girl.
Back. You saw me in a BC.
So you think I followed you expecting a follow back? You're just
crazy one time and went and followed me on.
Yeah, nag. That's all I'm hearing right here. You don't hear that?
Every orifice in social media.
Nag.
Yeah, I don't know.
Choice of words. Nag.
I'm in this entire call. And I have to be silent, and she's throwing out, she's screaming.
My Twitter
something
has
about
a gaping
orifices
vagina.
and
It's an orifice
cop.
of my social media.
This happened it was a whirlwind, dude.
You follow all the vaginas, all right?
Yeah, in every hole, in every nook and cranny.
The ears, the nose, any hole you follow.
We're literally doing what we do to everybody. I don't have any fucking. I don't have any beef with Toe Jangle.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. We did. In fairness to Toe Jangle, don't worry, Tommy. We're good. Besides, I think you're a little elite. Good. I'm supposed to make people laugh. A little lolly. So it is. She's being a little low. Like, here's the thing, and this is something I will stand by. I'm certainly not going to take a swing at your husband, and I haven't, or your husband. Holy, listen to me. Your boyfriend. It's not really in my best interest. But I gotta tell you something about your boyfriend that's quite interesting. Our first interaction was me hammering him over the way he handled Ethan Klein. He showed up here. It didn't really come up, but we talked about it a little bit, and he conceded without actually having to concede, and we kind of came to, like, he said, yeah, I think you might have been right about that. I did the whole the Blair. I even did a video, like, I compared how who's the guy that looks like a girl? I don't know, what's her name?
What?
No, the one that actually looks like a girl. She's
Blair
the
White?
right wing wacko.
Blair White?
Yeah, Blair White. I did this really cool stream. I thought it was a cool stream, where I compared how, like, when some people take L's and how they handle it and they turn it into positives. And I gave your boyfriend, like, high marks. I'm giving you very poor marks.
Okay.
I hate Keemstar.
I will say that Dojangles. Well, we'll get to all that later, but
Yeah.
Dojangles did come on Tipster or Edwin's stream and kind of like buried the hatchet with Tipster and stuff.
Okay.
So,
All right, fine. That's the way this stuff goes. I don't
yeah,
care.
and she did have a lot to say about Craig Beckett.
Oh, really? All right, we'll keep that separate. But I let's make this 100% official. I do not hate Dojangles, all right? But she is taking I think Muda, she's dipping her foot in this, and that means she's kind of game. I don't like to go after civilians, all right? But you are no longer one of them. I think that's fair. It'd be one thing if, Dojangles is an influencer, right? So that means she's game. If it was Muda's girlfriend, and I said something like that, let's say something leaked like that, and that was Muda and his girlfriend, like that would have been way out of fucking line. But I think, that's public stuff. So I'm glad you got shit straightened out with Tipster, but I'm just making fun of you carry on with Tipster. That's it. That's as far as it goes. And I think the evidence is, when I hate you. Like, I don't particularly like John Swan. He's been a running joke for years. Keemstar, when we had problems, years. I really don't. I was really pissed off at Ackman. Guy tried to take my channel away. We haven't stopped with those jokes yet. So, I mean, like a one-off. Yeah, I mean, come on, give me a break here. Not to mention, it's like, let's just be open and honest with this and completely transparent. It's not like the best career move to make, to take on the most, to put your boyfriend in a position where he has to defend you against me. Like it's a career suicide. I would only do that if I thought you did absolutely something fucked up, and I would deal with the Muda fallout after that. And you're nowhere near it. If you want to get in drama and you want to argue and like with Xylee and everybody else, like fucking welcome aboard. Like there's one more person. Everybody gets goofed on. Doesn't mean it's hate. But you know what it is? In fairness to her, I think most people that do goof on other people on the internet generally hate them, and she probably can't discern me from anybody else.
Yeah,
I don't hate you. I don't. I wish you both the best, because besides being a complete threat to my income, I generally respect your husband in real life. I think he's one of the better YouTubers. Anybody who can just flip this fucking camera on, talk about games, and just connect with people like that is a skill that I wish I had more of. And I generally have respect for him. He's also, when he's wrong, he says he's wrong. How many YouTubers do that? Like, what, 5? 5 I can think of. That's it. So I generally like it. All right, maybe we should take this from there. Now that
let's go. Let's
abundantly clear that I do not hate Dojangles at all.
Yeah.
So what do we do here?
So you want to?
I want to go right. Yeah, I want to keep with this. I want to know what you said about Craig Beckett. I'm gonna talk. You know what this is about? Okay. It's about me today. Me. Why am I? I'm in the news. Me. I
don't have the clip of what she said about Craig Beckett. I was there.
All right, well, tell me. Then give me the thing, and then we'll get into the news.
She says that Craig Beckett. She thinks that Craig Beckett was delivering, maybe saying stuff to Mama Max about the newsroom when he was in our newsroom. She said that he didn't really have. She said she was really surprised when she heard that Craig Beckett was on our news team because of the words that he would say to her
about me,
about us, she said he wasn't being specifically mean to you, but she said
we were nothing but nice to him.
Yeah,
like nothing.
Didn't make sense
but
that
nice
he was
to
on
him.
the news team, and
we brought him on the news team for 2 reasons. I thought his work was a little long. But I generally thought he had pretty good takes, and I thought he deserved a chance and could be taught and molded. I learned right away that he's stupid. And he was really only good because you had to talk to him like a fucking child to get him to understand how things work politically around here. I can't believe you made me say that. But just because you're fucking stupid doesn't mean I dislike you. It's funny how he's bad mouthing me behind your back. No wonder you lost, you jerk off. You should have listened to me. And I should have listened to Nick. You're a bad take machine. You're just a dummy. Just a fucking dummy, Craig Beckett.
And I asked
hey, Bojangles, can you see the difference? You know?
And I asked her, in your opinion, I asked her, in her opinion, do you think Craig Beckett was delivering news to Mama Max about our news team or spying in the newsroom about us to Mama Max? And she said that I would believe it. She said she'd believe it.
But you know what? Here's the problem. He didn't have anything to give her because after Nick left, we had a lot less meetings in the newsroom. We don't use the newsroom in the same way. It's more the project has come a little close between me and you since Nick left. So there wasn't much to fucking report. And actually, he was around too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was him. And we were trying to kind of mold him and talk to him, but nothing went through his head. He's just a dummy. That's why he's talking to some 17-year-old broad. Like he didn't think it would ever. Like, I thought she was into it at the time. I didn't think that any time that she wanted clout that she could turn around and say I was fucking pedophile. Well, she did. And here's another thing. We would have told him, like, you better knock. I know that shit's legal in London, so we're not going to be a federal case about it. But you better knock that shit off if you want not to get fucking busted. That's what we would have told you. So what does he do? You put him on the news team, and then he starts swinging at Nick. Well, maybe in Mama Max's. Because look, he got criticism from Tipster, from me, from Larry's, from what. And so, I mean, he was just so blind. He was just so go team. That's another thing I talked about when you would explain things and how things work, like politically and what have you. It was just like completely lost on him. So I could see how he could be so like have a complete lack of self-awareness. Yeah, because he built up this fucking worldview about the way things fucking work, and there's nothing could penetrate that worldview. Even though he hadn't been successful enough yet to really come to the conclusions he came. They weren't based on experience. They were based on what he wanted to believe.
Right.
What a jerk off. We were nothing but nice to him.
Yeah.
And here's another thing too. He was before the Nick fallout between me and Nick. He was already penciled in to come on and be a part of it and hang out with us and what have you. And we took him despite Nick's recommendation to leave him alone. So we legitimately gave him a chance.
Right.
You know, I don't know if I'm not accusing him of spying on what, I don't know. I don't know what he could have gave him if he was.
Yeah.
But, you know, I tell you what, though, Jack, here's what I do know. I'm pretty sure I know I could have probably got tipped off by one of my own guys.
Yeah.
Say this guy's planning to make a video. I didn't say anything about fucking about that moron that wasn't fucking true. And here's the real truth about Mama Max. Mama Max would have a list of fucking videos of the commentary community on him, and he knows it, right? But he's what he's doing. He's trying to use somebody because that's why he kept saying my sub count over and over. He's trying to use me as an example to scare Turkey Tom and fucking other guys that could have an impact. Here's how I know that. He was running around when I was in Lanzarote, sucking all the commentary community's dick as he went after me. Right? He thought he could turn him. Now they didn't. But I will say this truth: he's had a chilling effect on him because that's what it is. Anybody else that have done the shit that he's done got it, but he's got a bigger sub count. And yes, people are afraid to fucking do it. They're absolutely afraid to do it. And most of them are sitting around waiting to see what I'm going to do. Because most people in the commentary community are gutless fucking wonders. They don't give a shit about what they preach. It's all about, can I afford this? And you know when can I afford this comes out? Like something like what happened to Craig Beckett. Like it's easy to jump on him. Because he's talking to a 17-year-old. You see it all the time. One person, like an influencer gets for trouble for one thing, then you got 50,000 people down the line saying, oh, by the way, he did this to me too. It always like pours.
Yeah.
You know, it also shows you, like when I got in trouble with Emery, like how little people have on me. It's because I don't hang out in Discords all the fucking time. I don't make it the center of my fucking universe. I can't believe you made me say that! Who's your next lapdog? Matt is so high and mighty that he doesn't have to answer to DMs. High as a kite?
What? Kite never DMs me. What are you talking about?
Somebody might be trying to start trouble. That probably wasn't him. It probably wasn't him. Oh, let me check. It wasn't him. I know who it was.
Okay.
Let's see, 936. Let me say. Well, I don't think it was 36. Maybe it doesn't make any sense. No. Okay. All right. So what are we watching now? Let's go to
did you want to stick with Dojangles or do you want to go to Dream?
What did she go from there? No, I'm sure she. I don't. She doesn't know anything. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, no. I'm saying I got Tipster versus Dojangles.
Oh, let me see
on
that.
the topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That should be one of the things I've sent you already.
All right. Let's see which one it is. Let me put the screen on for you. Fucking these people are nuts.
What up, bitch?
Your buddy Bradley. I like Mudahar. I watched almost all his videos in the background host, but I think he's a bit of a social fool. I don't know that. He misses some cues sometimes. Dude, join the fucking club when it comes to women. I'm not dumping on him because of that. Jesus Christ. You just don't like his girlfriend, your buddy. But thanks for the money. Dude, I'll take it. I guess sometimes he owns up when he makes a mistake. He does. But, you know, like, here's the thing about love and relationships. Emotions don't respond to logic. But what happens is, like, all your friends, right? All your friends, like, can look at your relationship somewhat objectively because they don't have any fucking feelings. They got skin in the game in your relationship. So it's just like this. Like, whenever you go to, like, one of the things, like, my wife told me this, and a few girls I've dated, they never go to their girlfriends and like to complain about their boyfriend because what do they always come with? Guys do this too. Dump her. Go get rid of him then, because they have no skin in the game. It's not that fucking easy and it's not that simple. So as far as like him being social cruise, no, he's just going through it like anybody else. And I don't know if it's like that. Dude, this shit that I said was really a fucking joke. This shit right here, I was literally just laughing at them bickering. That's it. I don't know what goes on between them. I don't know, like, I don't know why Dojangles would think for a minute that was anything more than that, but I just don't understand people that way, so I just think everybody's a big pussy. I don't know. Where are we going from here?
The Dojangles versus Tipster.
Where you sent that to me already? Let me see.
That's right below the Dream stuff, probably.
All right, below the Dream stuff. This one here? Oh, Muda versus Doe? Oh, but Tipster, Bobex, Muda. Oh, okay. Let's check this out.
Yeah.
Super. Let's do it.
Tipster versus Muda and Dojangles.
Look at that fucking guinea with the chest hair. What is it, 1978? I mean, what the fuck, man? Hey, Doe, does that mean I hate Italians because I said guinea?
Muda, Dojangles, Tipster, Bobby, get in the live. We are going right now. Wow. Day 2 is really shaping up to be a beautiful thing. LT Cobra and haha yeah, the British, what's that show on Netflix called? The British with the things, British. The
British.
It's like you, Tommy. What's that show called? What's that one thing called?
Actually, he is doing land fairness. I do that to you all the time. I was having a personal conversation with Joe this morning. He's like, you don't remember anything, do you? I tell you. I'm like, yeah, probably. I don't remember shit.
Jessica Pizzle and Repzilla versus. Then we have Paige Christie and Bruce Allen versus Xylee and Chris Denark. Then we have Jessica.
Chris Denark, he did well. Chris Denark.
Yeah, he was Xylee's partner. He did pretty good. They got to the semifinals. They lost to Repzilla and Jessica.
I talked to him once. I haven't watched too much of his content, but he seemed like awful nice.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's a little intimidated by me, I could tell, but I don't know why.
I think he's intimidated by everybody.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were a cop. You had to be a little tougher.
Yeah.
Facing the winner of Bobby and Tipster versus Muda.
See, I said that about him. For all I know, Chris Denark's a complete fucking toolbox because I said he seems pretty nice, but all I remember was we were just introduced to each other. This is my problem. If I'm just introduced to somebody, I don't make I'm terrible. I don't automatically assume you're a piece of shit, even though it might seem it. I just, oh wow, that guy was polite. He must be a good person. I got to stop doing that. But I don't know. It's too cynical for even me. So far, I like Chris Denark.
Yeah.
Dojangles, let's drag him in. Here we go. Ooh.
I'll tell you why I like Chris Denark. Because he wears it. Because we can't go to him. What are you, a cop? You know, so he's kind of embracing. Yes, I'm a drama tubing grandstander. So it's just kind of on the surface. So I kind of respect that a little bit.
Work in the morning, fuck.
We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done.
He's not even that obnoxious.
Tonight, Mudahar.
Jesus, great.
Here we go. Muda, Doe, Tippy, and
Let me take a good look at her. She's cute.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Hello, you guys. Did you guys have?
I can't be mean to Bo Blocks because he's like probably one of like the only.
Yes, you can. He's vicious fucking drama tuber. Totally competing with the Vopax. Look at him. Look at that face. You better be me too.
Normal, like.
Do you mean
YouTubers,
retarded?
Like, talk to.
This, to me, she's more because she's an A person. She's an A personality. Like I can tell right away. I don't think Muda is. I think Muda's more of a. He's very thoughtful. He's a B personality. By the B personalities don't mean weak. They're just a little more thoughtful.
Well, see, you know what? That's the thing.
Talking.
It's like
Boblax isn't retarded. He just likes Sonic a lot.
Actually, for being an autist, he's actually.
Tells me about
I love that's a word now. Autist.
Sonic, and I love
autist.
No, you were like the least autistic person.
You see, Moonheart just drooled all over himself because he overpoured the drink.
To talk to IRL.
But okay.
It must mean I hate him, Dojangles.
But Doe, can you be mean?
Sorry.
Can you be mean to Tipster?
Tipster, you got something on your chin.
Oh no, that's totally fine. By the way, you tried to make me out to be a creep a while ago.
Oh,
I think you got the wrong fat guy. I think you got the wrong fat guy because your boy Craig.
When the Try Guys were trending, I thought they were talking about you.
That was a good joke. That was a good one. All right, I'll give her that one. That was funny.
The one who sent a cum tribute to a 17-year-old. I'm not the one who sent a cum tribute to a 17-year-old. Your boy Craig Beckett did.
Why were you trying to befriend somebody that didn't want to talk to you? That's kind of creepy.
Damn, brother.
By the way, nice NASA camera because it's like goddamn to pick up the whole fucking shot.
Oh, really?
That's nuts.
Dojangle strikes me as somebody. The only guys that are allowed to have sex are guys that I think attractive and I like.
Sure.
Can't be ugly and have sex in Dojangle's world.
Okay.
I mean, come on now.
Some of us have to work on our personality and stuff. We're not all beautiful.
I mean, Mudahar, you're not even cut out for this kind of shit. Why don't you go do some fucking virtual machines with Linux and shit like that?
That was pretty good.
By the way,
that was pretty good, Tim.
What trailer park did you find this girl in? What trailer park did you find this girl in? Can you tell me what trailer park you found this girl in?
You know what I like about this? It's not too crazy. You know what I mean? It's not that personal, but it's all fun.
Just saying.
It gets kind of personal.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your ass is hurt.
That's the problem with this shit. Then, that's why you have to be a musician. I'm just whining. I'll probably say something racist if I get mad enough. Yeah, you don't want to do that. This is the perfect thing to actually say something you don't mean. Yeah. Most people say that's bullshit, and then you say something you don't mean because you're trying to win.
Totally fine. Listen, Dojangles, the only reason you're relevant is because everybody knows you as Mudahar's fucking girlfriend. Sit down, bitch. Shut your mouth and make me a goddamn sandwich.
You don't need any more
Let's fucking go.
You're one sandwich.
You can't hang with me. You can't.
Bobac's not helping at all.
You can't step to me.
All right, Tip. Okay. All right, let's go. Come on.
That's all you got? Is just
were you shitting on somebody for being not wealthy earlier? You're shitting on them for a BMW? What the fuck?
I mean, what does that have to do with anything? I'm doing just fine. Hello, blows. I mean, this is a game. We gotta go hard or we gotta go home.
Listen to Tipster.
We gotta go hard or we gotta go fucking home.
Are you gonna go hard? You delete Twitter again?
I'm sorry if you guys can't.
What do you mean?
I have to react about.
All your jokes are Tipster's fat.
I'm doing
well, he is. No, I literally said.
Exactly, it's a game, and this is how it's played. Step up, bitch.
Yeah, let me take my soda.
Try Guys was spending, and I thought they were talking.
All you got is Try Guys?
No way.
I was expecting your A game. That's all you got is comparing me to the fucking Try Guys?
Resident Evil 4 playthrough. What the fuck?
What did the Try? Oh, didn't this one guy cheat his wife or something?
Yeah, the Try Guy is the guy that cheated on his wife. Yeah.
That's it. That's creepy. Cheating on your wife. That's shitty. I don't know if it's creepy.
Well, no, I think he's trying to say her whole thing.
Oh, he's cheating on his wife. Well, that's up to his wife. I think that's. maybe that was my criticism of her back then. Come to think of it, it's not up to you.
Yeah.
You know.
You guys, I can't do drama anymore. I gotta play Resident Evil. I'm just not cut out for this. Oh, by the way, let me deactivate my Twitter again.
That's a winner. Fair enough.
That's all right. I came back and I came back.
Live at large. I love Tim.
How many times?
Just like I got W's over your boy Craig Beckett.
This is actually pretty entertaining.
Just like I got W's over your boy Craig Beckett, who sent a fucking cum tribute to a 17-year-old girl. That was your boy. That was your fucking boy.
I guess she did go on to disavow him, huh? Pretty hard.
Well, no, she talked.
Not Niche, obviously. She's playing the game.
Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah, but it was really unfair how people kind of like brought up Craig Beckett as like a
it's guilt by association, but this is blood sports. Yeah. That's the way I see it.
No. This is fair. This is fair game. This
is It's guilt by association. It is crap. She didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Get all your the try guy did.
No one's my boy.
I love my wife.
No one's my
I love
boy,
my wife.
What the fuck?
I do love
really
my
thought
wife.
it was
My marriage is just fucking fine.
Yeah, that's why you have to.
Yeah, you're just mad because you're not married. That's what I'd say. That's what I would have done.
My wife is watching this stream right now, rooting me the fuck on. Let's fucking go.
Let's hope she's not looking through the Twitter DMs. Jesus.
I mean, there was nothing there. I mean, if you really look at those DMs, you wanted to comment on my marriage, Mudahar, on fucking Optimus' stream. Meanwhile, my marriage was perfectly fucking fine.
Like a weirdo,
hey, you're just mad because I get mad e-girls as my fat fucking ass. They all want the tip, dude.
I love it.
Talking about the
since when is Tipster this good humored? Or did he lose it?
Pretty good at blood sports. He no one really talks about how good he is. But when he's like
so
mad,
sensitive on fucking
on Twitter, but he sucks it up when it's time.
When he sucks it up, he's ready to go. He's been very entertaining. Everybody's been entertaining. All four of them.
Yeah.
That's the best you can get. Is this trailer park trash right here? This trailer park trash.
That's a little. See, that's the thing. Like, what's the line? It is the game. You know, that's the thing. Tipster needs to embrace the West Coast thug Tipster. We got to bring AC back to do that. What are you coming on me? I'll fucking cut you.
Motherfucker, dude. Right. I'm sorry.
Brother, where do you live in Los Angeles? Every time I fly
Don't you live in the 909? Don't you live in the 909?
Oh, really?
Oh, my God.
I live in the 90210.
Every time I fly in Los Angeles,
you really want to go there? You really want to go there?
Because
I heard
Tipster has a good job, though. That's the thing that people don't realize. Like, he does. Tipster
the weird thing here,
you know,
is she brings up his area code. That's kind of weird.
No. That's like going like back when I was from New York area. You from 718? You 212? You used to have a song called You from 212 or you from 718? 718 is Brooklyn. 212 is Manhattan. So I don't think so.
Okay. Because other people had a different opinion.
Yeah, well, they're idiots and they never lived in the city. And it's just like the fucking, I'm sure that with 911 or whatever the fuck he's from is so vast it wouldn't matter. It's like saying I live in Wiesbaden. It's just like ridiculous. And people are like that's like one below the pedophile thing. Everybody's looking for everybody to dox some people that dox and make him out to be a bad guy. I mean, that's horse shit. What she's trying to say, I think, is she lives in a nice area and he's Mexican. Like he's a sellout. But here's the thing, like I know fucking he comes from a working class background because he got an Atari in the 90s, all right? Yeah. That was like his first video game, an Atari 2600. So, and he loved it. Imagine playing that shit when everybody's getting like their PlayStation stuff.
Death Noodles roast battle because you thought I was gonna be there.
And by the way, I want to point something out. Tipster has several records on Twin Galaxies. He's like literally a retro gaming expert and has the awards to prove it. He's actually a fucking fantastic retro gamer, which is, by the way, not easy. They didn't hold your hand back then,
Hey, you didn't want me to make
because I didn't want to have him get barred from the U.S. popping your ass and knocking your ass out.
That's what I heard. I heard you guys bailed. I heard you guys bailed on the Death Noodles roast battle because you didn't want to
should get new hearing because I was out in fucking Hollywood partying. What the fuck?
My God.
Where does it get personal?
I thought the trailer park trash in the 909 was where it was starting to get personal.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it was pretty good. Okay. But they all went on and said, "Look, this is just the game after this."
Yeah, they all kind of like shook hands at the end, basically.
Well, that's the thing. This is a really uncomfortable situation. I don't want to get into it. I'm not going to say, Muda, you're fucking Indian, you Paki. I don't fucking like. What am I going to do?
What are you gonna be like? Thank you. Come again.
Blow yourself up, Muda. You Muslim? I don't know.
The funniest part about this was supposed to be there were supposed to be games in this route, and there was supposed to be a spelling bee, there was supposed to be
good thing they do that one.
But they started doing blood sports to the point where Salvo's just like, all right, well,
let it go.
Well, let's have a chat vote, because at this point there's no point in having the competition. So there you go.
People want blood sports. I can't do this to my friends. No, I can't do it.
Well, that's the thing is the hipster. And
I literally the first one I figured out a way around it. Because I didn't want to, I literally figured out a way around it. I luckily got people I generally just have a distaste for. Right. I don't even hate fucking Steve DeLevo all that much. I think he's just a fucking idiot.
Well, the thing about this tournament is it was like blood sports were kind of encouraged because you get a fireball point, but it's based on the competition.
That's a really good thing. Bovax and Moon are like two guys watching their girls fight in a bar and not wanting to join in. That's a really good one.
That's true.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, I had enough. I'm glad they all were cool about it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think Dojangles was a really good sport about it.
Yeah, I would think so too. So I mean, she was obviously he's not a very good judge of character when it comes to me.
True.
It looked really entertaining. Glad you all had a good time, and I'm glad you went right to the end. They actually had to beat you. You went in the final round as the fucking former champ. That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Here's Muda's trash heap of a girlfriend saying they blackballed me off pancakes last night. Bovax cosigns. Let me hear.
Breaking news that you weren't part of it because of the Ethan Ralph, and then there's another part later on the stream, an hour later, where we find out that you were part, and we were ecstatic.
Well, no, because I can say this. He doesn't care. Salvo DM'd me and he asked, because I already told him the reason why. He said, hey, if I get rid of him, would you guys be back in? And I asked Muda, and he was like, yeah. I mean, cool.
See, I hypothesized that, and I'm glad that I was right on that.
I'm glad Salvo made that decision because I really didn't want Ethan Ralph on the third fireball. It's bad enough.
While I disagree with, I think everybody should be on. We should be talking about the play. I think it's because I think Ethan actually did a good job. He wasn't in this one, I guess, right?
This was afterwards, after the blood sports and everything.
But Ethan didn't participate in this last fireball.
No.
Okay. But here's the thing. I have a two-sided opinion on this. All right. First of all, you guys sound like a bunch of the platforming jackasses. All right. Who cares if he's a fucking white nationalist or what have you? On the flip side, I could see why a brown man wouldn't want to be around them.
Right. But here's the real issue. Let me explain the real issue.
Sure.
Salvo has 2 strikes on his channel, and he's going to bring Ethan Ralph in, who's deplatformed, and his partner.
He was so well behaved last time.
He was very well behaved, and I think he should have been on there. His partner,
I do too. I agree with that.
His partner was Baked Alaska.
Oh, I wouldn't have put him on.
There you go. That's
I don't blame
when
him.
I heard Baked Alaska, I was like, oh no.
Guy was involved in the January 6th shit. Fuck no. I mean, and I can imagine, can you imagine Muda Hot Warren wants to fuck up his career? Stuff like that, but I don't like this idea. I don't like the idea that fucking Baked Alaska can't be on. To be honest with you, but I do to the point. I don't like the idea. I don't know if Ralph qualifies. It's that bad. Maybe at one time, especially the way he's already kind of proved he could behave himself.
Yeah.
I don't even think Ralph. I generally don't believe that Ralph's that far. No. Let me say this. Let me say this carefully. I don't think he's that political. I think Ralph doesn't care. He just hops on. The politics are a part of the fucking. He's an influencer. He wants to be a famous YouTuber influencer first. I don't believe he's that fucking into politics. But he'll put somebody like David Duke on to get attention for sure, which is fine. I don't give a shit. Yeah. No, so I generally disagree with that. But when it comes to Salvo, or not Salvo, or Salvo being involved, Mudahar, I don't think he wants to sit there and be told, I was just joking before, and having race stuff brought into it. Who could blame Mudahar? Yeah.
But Ethan Ralph will be back on next month. I just think it's Salvo, look, man, Salvo talked to Ethan, he's like, look, man, I got 2 strikes. I don't want to risk it because you bring on Ethan Ralph and people start fucking flagging the channel.
Yeah, there's another, and you bring it on Baked Alaska, same thing.
Baked Alaska,
even worse because all it takes is one tweet from a left wing wacko, and everybody just does it because Baked was there and because Baked was involved in January 6th. Yeah. And so I think that's just, what up, bitch? It's not fair. It's not right. I blame the left because they're fucking Nazi assholes, or they become the new Nazi assholes that just tell everybody what to fucking do. But it's also a reality, and it's I would say the mood Salvo was, if Salvo was a political streamer, I would kind of definitely be harder on him, and say, no, you got to risk it because this is your principle and free speech and what have you. But it's not the case. He's an entertainer. And I could see like why an interracial couple wouldn't want to square off against Ralph. And Ralph put himself in that position. He's made decisions. Can we partners next time in Tommy Real Lieutenant Cobra? No, only if like the only reason I won last time is because Matt lost his leg. If you're actually dying, which I hope, then I put you on and I could goof on you the whole fucking time and talk about your final day. So if you have some kind of terminal illness, then yeah, hit me up, you fucking jerk off. Die in a fucking train wreck. Bye.
Yeah. I think this missing leg is a fucking cheat code, Tommy. Like,
it is. So I just want to use his cancer to win, and then after I win, I'm going to tell everybody I can't wait till he dies. How about that? All right. There you go. What is this shit? Why is there... wasn't that the guy that fucking told everybody how to handle women?
Yeah, so Ethan Ralph had a very awkward interview with Liver King. Liver King's a guy who like only eats meat. He's like on that caveman diet.
Okay. That's like his whole act. And Ethan's intimidated by people like that.
So you need a mechanically load, and you need that kind of nutrition. You're gonna be good to go.
Liver King. Now, do you have to have sex in a certain position because you're so big, and sometimes fat guys have a problem. They have to go into a certain position because I mean you're
like him,
massive, right? So and also I don't know how well endowed you are, but like what's the
so weird
the situation with your what position do you have to go in a position, or are you guys fully flexible because you're both very muscular?
Here's the thing, never talk about my wife in this context.
Oh wow, he's dead serious. Let me ask you something, and before I dump on Ethan, boy, he's dead serious. Is it that kind of show? Like, if he was on Stern, I'd be like, all right, dude, you went on Stern. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, but Ethan doesn't. Ethan doesn't know he's fucking tree hugging 1 minute, he's sucking off fucking the woke the next minute, then he's putting this fucking guy. Yeah, I guess it depends on the scenario. Like if he came on here, if I started talking about sex, he came on here, I'd be like, fuck off, guy. You know, like you should know what I'm about. You know,
right?
So in that sense, but. It really depends. If I would never had done stuff like that before and I start talking about his sexual position with his wife, then I deserve to get thrashed, like physically,
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, that was the clip.
But with all seriousness,
that's fair.
Damn, he's gonna kill you, dude. He just looked at you like...
Yeah, I don't talk about my sex life, with the queen in that level of detail. What I'll tell you is this.
Y'all got that weird bed. Like that's not.
We the shit out of them.
We have wooden planks, But here's the thing: you don't need a fucking bed to have sex.
Right? Yeah, I wonder where would you do it if not on the bed and on the wooden planks, just on the earth?
Anywhere and everywhere else. It's
anywhere.
Is that the only place you have sex? And if that's the only place you have sex, I feel sorry for you.
That's like he's like a cave. I'm a caveman. I ain't mean a big man. I got a big beard. Yeah. Don't talk about doggy style. Like.
Yeah. His whole thing is he says he's all natural, but people are like, okay, come on, dude.
I don't give a shit if he is or not. How about that?
Yeah. Well, he's like the dietitian. I don't know what he is.
You know what it is? Those two guys are so full of fucking left-wing politics. They try to drag something in. They try to turn their own fucking worldview into it. And it just got all balled up. That guy was serious, though. Don't you talk about my wife, though. See, imagine somebody said that to me. I'd be totally out of line if I pulled that card, with all the crazy shit I've said. I've literally got I'm going upstairs to fuck my wife, Like, I really couldn't say. Sneako was just banned. Who the fuck is Sneako? I've heard this name before.
So Sneako is was a streamer who kind of like did the Andrew Tate route, kind of.
Is he the guy who told Papa Gut that's like, you're sucking, you're boring? Is that him?
I think so. I think he was that guy. And he had Nick Fuentes on. He used to do all these streams and stuff. He got 2 strikes on his channel at one point, and I think one of his channels got taken down, and then now this one got removed. And it was pretty a big deal. He was really on the up. Like he was a big.
He was on his way. Yeah, I kept on hearing his name. So so he was like Andrew Tate light.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, because it's an act. But I got news for all you take guys. It's an act. It's so funny that you can't do this fucking Macho Man act. It's really really funny. Who cares? Who cares? It's like you're not allowed.
The issue,
women to think you're only allowed to have sex unless they think you're allowed to have sex. You have to ask Dojangles if you're allowed to have sex. Otherwise,
the issue, The issue is Brandon Buckingham, who's another YouTuber, had a feud with Sneako. Sneako accused Brandon Buckingham of saying that Brandon wanted to rape his girlfriend, Sneako's girlfriend, and they were talking shit about a boxing match possibly. And Brandon Buckingham's like, "That's bullshit, dude. I was talking shit. I said we're gonna run a train on your girl as a joke." And there's like context where like they were polyamorous or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, Brandon Buckingham has kind of a mental breakdown while this is going on and burns every bridge, and then makes a huge video on Sneako. And right after that, Sneako's videos, his YouTube's gone, and Brandon celebrates.
Oh, it's a comeback. Brandon Buckingham. What a pussy.
I sent you. I think I sent you the link.
All right, I wonder what he looks like.
He's actually a pretty good YouTuber. I think he's just kind of going through something right now.
Make an example of Brandon Buckingham. The dark truth about Sneako. 2 hours and 30 minutes?
Yeah. He did a video with Turkey Tom a few months ago. Brandon did. He's been on an Augie show. He's the guy who interviewed Sam Hyde after the fight. Like, he's been doing pretty good. But
now he's pro-clutching about another YouTuber?
I don't know if it's pro-clutching or if it's like something going on with it. Because like he checked himself into a psych ward for like a week. And came out and then like burned every bridge.
So a lot of people think that he had something to do with this guy getting taken down. Weird. We can't say one way or another.
Yeah, I don't know if he had anything to actually do with it, but he's celebrating because he's like, fuck that guy.
That's a funny fucking video I want to see. Exposing airsoft cheaters.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. You cheated. You got hit. That's too fucking funny. But anyway, it's just like 72 hours after my video drops, Sneako gets his channels deleted. What got him in those last 2 strikes? Yikes. Maybe next time he won't make up false rape allegations. Oh, he said he ran a train that he turned in. Oh, this guy's a phony. I'm celebrating tonight. Well, just remind me when this guy loses everything. Fucking, we can all dance and do.
That's the thing. I feel bad, like, because Brandon was pretty cool. Like, he was a cool guy who was like reaching out to the communities, and now all of a sudden, like, he's like,
"It's me! It's me! It's me, Matt! And that was them! This is me!" Another phony John Swan type. Yeah, whatever. What the fuck are you doing? Brandon Buckingham.
Brandon Buckingham is a little fucking pussy.
I'll say.
He just went on stream taking credit and celebrating another creator's ban off of YouTube. I get it, Brandon. You don't like Sneako for whatever personal reasons you have, but obviously, you know, if I have to explain this to anybody, how dangerous of a game this is, then, you know, people aren't waking the fuck up here.
Oh, no, he's an idiot. Or it's
me! Creator versus creator deplatforming on the highest level. Brandon Buckingham went live, taking credit for Sneako's banning. I don't like either of them, by the way. He's taking credit for another creator's banning off of YouTube, and his chat pretty much is cheering him on and agreeing with it. This is a problem, and Brandon Buckingham, you have my full attention, and I will go to the lengths of the earth to make sure that you feel pressure.
Okay.
This is a stream where he took credit. If you want to just watch a little bit of it,
right from zero.
Well, it's just like it's a lot of rambling, so there's not like a specific fucking timestamp. I just wanted you to see like this is the guy, this is what he's doing.
Oh, dude, it's a tragedy. Destiny reacts to Sneako getting banned from YouTube. Oh, I bet Destiny's really sad. Oh, Destiny, your little partner.
Oh, this guy's a total phony, man. And like fucking Augie was fucking. If Augie would have known this, he would have never fucked with this dude.
Yeah, I mean Augie had him because he wasn't like this before, and all of a sudden,
because he wasn't like that. He wasn't like because he's a phony.
It was weird, man. He was going to do a video on Sneako, fuck off. And then all of a sudden he comes out and he's like, "I'm not fucking with any y'all anymore." Y'all.
Well, I can tell he has no pull on YouTube because look at his fucking room. It looks like a shithole.
He's gone. Destiny, who are you going to go rock climbing with now? Oh, Destiny, Sneako got banned. I'm sorry. I know Destiny said he was.
Oh, look at his ratio.
And now he says he isn't because
it's in his favor. So he'll keep doing this shit. Nobody fucks with him. Here's the thing: just like don't fuck with him. Like nobody. Yeah. That's all you can do. Because I don't know, I got news for you. Commentary community doesn't have the pull it used to do to get people out of strikes like they used to. It was the last time. Like people still send me like shit like, oh, can I help this guy? Not anymore. Barely help myself. Kanye West and Kenya's White Lives Matter. Oh boy, I'm pissing people off, huh?
Yeah, that's is he back on his like based arc, I guess? Like
maybe he never left. I never got the feeling he left.
Well, he stopped
doing it, but he left. Yeah, I mean, man, he doesn't give a fuck. I don't know. Fucking Candace was a piece of ass. I'd do everything she told me. So, here, wear this White Lives Matter shirt. Sure. And he's single now. Oh, that's right. That's right. They break up. Yeah, I'll wear that shirt too. Get in there.
Yeah, but
I am totally turned on by. I gotta be honest. I have a huge fucking boner for Candace Owens. I think she's adorable. Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I kind of think
some of that chocolate love. Oh, she's so beautiful. I always thought she's beautiful. I thought she's beautiful even back in like Gamergate days. I've always been into her. I think she's
when she was on the other side.
No, when she just like when she talked to Zoe Quinn and realized that Zoe Quinn and all them were fucking wackos. I always thought she was hot, man. I fell in love with her immediately. Now she's in her she's better looking when she's in her 20s, but there's this fucking really good picture of her that I always like fell in love with her. Where she's like, I don't know. This I bet that kind of broke the internet, I would imagine, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, but almost it's not as bad.
You don't think a smart chick is kind of hot?
No, I think she's very attractive.
Yeah.
I just think her personality kind of sucks.
You know, like see, I can deal with her. I can live with politics because I grew up with my dad was a Buckley conservative, so I can deal with it.
Yeah.
I remember I saw this picture like this is years ago. This is years and years ago, and I just like I fell in love with her immediately. I'm into Candace Owens. Totally into it.
She kind of what's that girl who's in Renaissance Man, the black woman? She kind of reminds me of her.
She's smart. She's fucking witty. You know.
Yeah.
She's a big phony too. I know that. I know what happened with her. Worski,
yeah. Well, yeah. She's
a
an
big phony.
Grifter.
I know that. But I still that thing with Worski and her, he kind of exposed her a bit.
Right.
But it doesn't matter. I still think she's cute. I'd be nice to her if I met her. That's for sure. I'm never gonna meet her, so what do I care? She's fucking hanging around Kanye. Didn't she just have a kid recently? She still looks good.
I think so.
Oh, I'm in love with her. I love her. Fuck that shit. Belle Aubrey's channel's gone. She seems to took it all down. Ripped my favorite T channel.
Yep.
Unfortunately, yeah. Dude, she was just too dumb for this fucking game. That's really what it came down to. She could only appeal to a certain audience of fellow idiots. I don't like to see anybody like fucking give up or get chased off or anything, but she really didn't have objectively she didn't have anything to offer except outrage. And it came to an end when Willie, when somebody can look at your stuff objectively, when somebody's legitimately talented and funny. And the other thing is about Willie, like when he goes after people, like he's never hateful or mean about it. He's not like me, right? Dojangles. I'm gonna start making fun of her for fucking ever now. Now she's on my radar. He's always able to do it. Like I think Willie's one of the funnier guys. Although he did come to my birthday stream and fucking asked how to stream and then streamed over me. That was nice of him. Somebody fucking sent me money.
No, okay. Now that we're talking about this is great. Willie Mack got the best karma ever. Okay?
Did he? Oh, good.
So I'm gonna break this all down. So first off, he asked you to do a podcast with Salvo and fucked you over, right?
Yes.
That was the first thing he did, right? Second thing he did was he asked Boblax asked Edwin to be his partner. Edwin said he's gonna. Edwin's like the most indecisive person in this fucking community. So he's like, I don't know. Willie asked Edwin, and he's like, well, you and Boblax should fight over me. And Willie's like, no, fuck that. Me and Boblax are gonna be team now. We're the team. And then as soon as he turns around, he's like, Edwin, I was just kidding. Let's be partners. Willie Mack literally like fucking turned on Boblax and became Edwin's partner.
What's with him?
That's the.
I don't know if I like that.
So, and then the third thing he did was he went on to our live stream and asked how to go live while we were live, and then took his stream and during your birthday stream kind of fucked you over, in my opinion, all in fun games stuff. And then he goes on Fireball, right? It's him and Edwin versus these two no-name guys. One guy is Monkey Man, who's called in a couple times to our show. The other guy's name is.
You got beat by Monkey Man.
The other guy's name is Sin, not Sen. This guy's name is Sin, Tyn. Have no idea who these guys are. They fucking destroy them. There's three games. They didn't even get to the third game. This no-name team, won 2-0 against Edwin and Willie Mack. And the best part is one of the questions, one of the trivia questions about the panelists was, what panelist in this tournament works at a pawn shop? And Willie could not answer.
No, you suck, Willie.
Willie said Repsion.
It's fucking Dave, dude.
Willie does a show with Dead on Dave.
Yeah, I know. Like once a week.
Dead on Dave has a monologue every time about his time.
I'm more interested in why Willie's been doing me dirty lately. Like, whatever I do to him, you know?
I don't know. Willie's been on his ass.
What the fuck did I ever do to you? Tipster Bloodsport. Oh, that's it. Let's take calls. Fuck it.
Wait. Well, let's get to the main event.
All right. What happened? Oh, what do you mean the main event?
We didn't get to do the dream.
What? Oh, wait a minute. That's true.
We skipped it. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true. We got to talk about it at least once.
Yeah.
All right. He took his fucking mask off. Let's look at this. Oh yeah, there's something I do want to talk about.
Hi. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I feel like I was waiting.
Wait, there's a timestamp I had for you.
Oh shit. Okay. There it is.
Hi.
Ah, fuck off. Everybody's seen this already.
Hi.
Yeah, I think the question is he the fat kid? That's the only thing I'm interested in. Like, well, everybody's saying he's like fucking ugly and shit like that. Like, he doesn't look. I guess he doesn't look like a Ken doll or something.
I think he looks like a
normal.
Like
I don't even think he's a bad looking guy.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking like a decent looking guy.
But people are still mad because he doesn't look like a model or something. He fucking plays Minecraft. What do you want?
He's got a fucking monster chin, dude. That fucking chin.
I mean, fucking Jeff Schicklebone.
Hammered nails.
Talking to a camera for the first
time. It's not even that.
Hi, my name is Clay, otherwise known as Dream online. May have heard of me, may have not. Maybe you clicked on this video just out of pure curiosity and you don't care who I am. But now you've seen my face, and so obviously you know who I am.
God, he's so big. How many views is it? 29 million.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out, Pirate Cynical.
Why are you finally revealing your face? You haven't shown your face this entire time. And
his views must.
I need to lose weight.
I wonder if his yeah, I gotta lose weight in time. All right, so let's go to that. I don't know if that's him. I've been arguing with people like this is. All right, so this is what is this team called? Orlando FC.
Yeah.
Or Orlando Sporting Lesbians Interior Man. So he's the MLS soccer game here. Yeah, we said he's become a new. This guy's becoming a new member of the Glory Hunters. That's fucking funny. I thought. His nose is. I don't.
Well, when you lose weight, your features do kind of like slim down as well.
Fucking Joey thinks it's him. Like
Nick thinks it's him as well.
I think he might be him too. I'm starting to lean that way.
So you said the soccer game started like 2015, right? Like yeah,
the soccer team. The franchise started in 2015. So this is definitely an old picture, obviously.
Yeah. So like this could be like
here's another thing. I don't think he lost that kind of fucking weight since 2020. You know what I mean?
No.
Like it's obviously been a longer process.
Well, by the way, it is possible to lose that kind of weight in 2 years.
Yeah, the distance between your eyes. I wonder if people could do. See, the distance between your eyes doesn't change. Oh, there's pretty. Distance from between your eyes don't change. That's pretty wide. Yeah, he has a big distance between. I think his eyebrows. He's got big. Yeah, it's the one tilts that way. Yeah, and he's probably just going through puberty at this point.
Yeah, it looks like
the team started. The team started. It's a new team. It's only about 6-7 years old. This MLS team. They suck, by the way. Is he from Florida? Does it say he's from Florida?
I don't really look into Dream that much on where he's from or not.
Let's go Dream. Famous birthdays. Let's not that that's the best source, but famous birthday.
Orlando, Florida. Dream resides in Orlando.
Orlando. He went to an Orlando FC game. I think it's him. And he's probably at 14 or 15 there, and he lost a bunch of weight. Good for him. Yeah. Now, see, to me, I think this is more authentic. The fat fuck. Yeah, I think it might be him. You know, another thing too is like when you're going through puberty, sometimes your body really changes. I've seen that like guys went through puberty, they were kind of like obese when they were like 13, 12. All of a sudden they look normal, you know? You probably saw that in football, or they got really muscular, you know?
Yeah. Of
You
course.
probably saw a lot of guys like that playing football in high school, so it's probably
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's him. Oh, let me get the other fucking picture up here. Like, I don't know why. It's so funny. I'm in a room full of people. It's like, I don't know why everybody's talking about this stupid shit. It's so fucking dumb. It's dumb. And for the next 30 minutes, we're talking about fucking Dream's fucking face.
Yeah. I mean, and to be honest with you, it's kind of all Dream has now. Like, that was his last big thing with the face reveal.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what else he can do.
It's him. Look at the lips. They're identical. It's him. It's him. Good for him losing all that weight, huh? TJ Hartwick.
Yeah.
I love him because he destroyed John Swan.
Oh, I forgot.
What?
Snaggle revealed his face, Tommy.
Send it.
All right, give me a second. Let me find that
Ship
shit.
it.
All right, so
Ship
the
it.
context was if Smaggle revealed his face, he would win the match. And Smaggle was like, yeah, and then he like does it, but he doesn't do it at the same time, and he like goes right in front of the camera real quick, and it didn't count.
Forever
It was too
a
quick.
loser. Smaggle Daggle. Can't even
And
show his
then-
face right.
And then Salvo says, you got to fucking be on camera for a little while, dude, and then you can win the match. And Smaggle's like, hold on. And I think he goes to ask his parents if he can do a face reveal on the internet. And because he comes back and he's like, well,
How old is
I can't
Smaggle?
do
Is he
it.
like 18 years old?
It's like 19 or 20 now.
Mama, I want to show my face on the internet. Oh, God.
All right. You should, I sent it to you.
Ship it. Ship it. Yes, I'm convinced that's him, by the way. And
so the
Diora's big
picture's-
fat ass, too, and he would know.
Yeah.
He's an
The
expert.
picture is kind of funny. It's like a Bigfoot. Like, remember when they saw Bigfoot and it's kind of like...
Is that him in the
you
upper
can't see
right-hand
this
corner?
upper right-hand corner. Red shirt.
I didn't picture. He has black hair. I didn't picture like that.
No.
Look at me, everybody. This is what you wanted, right? No.
Are you not intertwined?
Who is Jessix with?
Jessix was with Pescator.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, she not by choice. They paired them
They
up.
pair them together. What you want to do with that? Jessix is back. She's like, a streamer. She's waiting for the some little semen to break through one of those eggs so she can retire permanently. See, here's the thing. If I was your husband, you'd already be pregnant by now because I'm back-to-back wedding night champ. I literally hit the home run both fucking wedding nights. My wife was pregnant.
Okay, listen, I just want to come in here and clear the
I called my shot like Babe
I was
Ruth.
told from a young age I would struggle to conceive.
Why?
All right, it's
Why?
not his fault. His
I'm not
DNA
making
is
fun
perfect.
of him.
No, I have
Maybe I would.
PCOS,
What's that?
polycystic ovarian syndrome. So it's an issue that makes it challenging.
It's gonna
to
take
conceive.
forever.
So
All
I
right,
just
stop it.
wanna
I really
clear-
wasn't attacking. Now
clear
you're making
the
me feel
air
bad.
about
You're
my
making me
husband
feel
here,
bad. I
okay,
was
this
just.
slander.
I wasn't trying to slam him. I was like pumping myself up. That was the whole point of the joke. By the way, it is true. Both wedding nights, conception. Isn't that wild?
That's it. Congratulations. It's
2 for
honestly
2.
incredible.
2 for 2.
Listen, I just wanted to defend my man.
No, I'm
here,
not
okay?
jumping on you, man. I'm literally bringing up that. This shit doesn't matter. It takes everybody
Jessix,
a different amount of time.
what was your first thought when Smaggle did that little face reveal? Like,
I didn't think he was gonna do it at all. I'm surprised he did it at all. I was impressed.
Mommy?
do you think he actually went to ask his parents?
His room looks exactly like it thought it would.
Yeah.
That didn't surprise.
I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. But I'm sad that he didn't do it. But I'm also kind of happy he didn't do it because we ended up winning.
Yeah.
So he would have won if he did the face reveal. But the thing is, even if he did the face reveal and we won, like if he would have fully done it, he still would have moved forward, even if we won, and he still didn't do it.
He wouldn't even know when the White Tides do it.
Yeah.
And Tommy the Brown, we actually ended up, me and Vito ended up facing Pescator and Jessix.
Jessix, that must have been weird.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It was
And
very
they
close. It was a very close chat vote.
How do you?
It was like 52 to 49. It was like,
Was it?
48.
Like how do you do fucking blood sports? You didn't do blood sports with her, I guess.
We did. We
right?
just did competitions.
Yeah,
we
'cause
did.
I'm
did
not-
the
I
It was
totally
just we did
take
the
the,
competitions. We went like 2-2, and then it was just a chat vote.
Oh, okay, that's fine. See, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
if we got paired up against Jets, I'm simply I can't insult her. I'm sorry. I'm not into
Well, see,
it.
that's the thing. The blood sport wasn't like a thing. Blood sport was encouraged to get a point. So if you say I was like, oh, Jessix, you say you're
so
Catholic,
if it's
but are
on
you
you and you get a dig, it's
you get a
okay.
good dig. Yeah. See, like
I know, and I thought of a bunch of really funny ones after it was over, of course. But
yeah.
You know, I was gonna
I
say
like
some
that
shit like if you
system
put every
better.
Catholic priest together, they still haven't touched as many kids as Vito. You know, a bunch of good ones I thought of in the shower a couple hours later.
All right, yeah. So somebody tells a really good insult joke. All right, I think that's fair. I'm gonna take it.
At one point, when it was me and Vito versus Repsil and Jessica, Repsil was like, "Well, you know, Vito, I don't want to call you a pedophile," and I interrupted. And I was like, "No, what are you doing? Call him a pedophile."
He was like, "Fair enough." He was like,
"Well, you got
enough.
a point too. You got a fireball point, right?"
I did against Tipster.
Oh, what did you say to Tipster?
I already said.
That was so funny.
I pulled up. I just told the story. You already forgot.
We have a show now. You douchebag.
Well, no, I told you on the show at the beginning of the show.
I forgot.
This girl followed me on Twitter like an hour before the tournament, and I looked at her Twitter account, and she had 1 follower, and it was Tipster. So I screenshotted it. By the way, this is the exact same reaction you had the first time I told you.
Okay.
In the beginning of the show.
Sure,
but I sent the screenshots to Salvo. I came in hot, and I was like, "Yo, Salvo, I got some screenshots for you real quick." Tipster was caught off guard. He didn't know what was going on, and I started burying him as quick as possible. Like, how? Like, does Tipster have the girl algorithm on Twitter? Like, how the fuck is he finding these girls? Like, this girl has 1 follower, that girl has 2 followers.
That's too funny.
Yeah,
he likes the ladies.
And
I like ladies too.
Yeah,
I love the ladies. Hear that, Jessix? And I'm good at impregnating women. I'm very, very good at it.
Congratulations! I'm really happy for you.
Don't worry. When you get that's another thing. If he knocks you up, trust me on this one. Wait 2-3 months. Promise me that.
Wait 2-3 months for what?
Oh, before you announce. Trust me.
Oh yeah, no, we've already had
dude. The first time around, I fucked up.
Well, listen, what happened? I was pregnant and we had a miscarriage, and I told my mom, and my mom, she was so excited, and I told her, I was like, please don't tell the family until my first doctor's appointment, and she slipped up and she told everybody, and at the first doctor's appointment, they told me it wasn't gonna happen.
It's already gone.
Yeah. It was so embarrassing, and I was like, "This is why I told you not to tell anybody."
Yeah,
so,
I did the same thing. I was about to tell you the same thing. I didn't know that because I didn't have any sisters. Okay.
Yeah.
So my wife got pregnant.
It's not something you think about, but I knew.
No, I was just like, because everybody I know, like I'm better than other people. I don't have miscarriages. You think like that's stupid term, right? So I told everybody within earshot of our tiny German village, like the day she told me she peed on the thing, which is not the time to do it. Thank God the thing, but I got in a lot of trouble through my ex-wife, and that deservedly so, by the way. Yeah, and like deservedly so.
Yeah, I told my mom because she was just having a really rough time, and I knew she's been excited to be a grandmother since like I was a baby. You know what I mean? So she was like so hyped, and I'm like the only one of my sisters that's planning on having kids. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like all riding on me, you know. Yeah. So I told her because she was like going through a rough time. My stepdad was struggling.
You
with
wanted to give her some hope. Yeah, you can't do
exactly.
It. This is, by the way, a lesson for anybody out there that is having kids. By the way, just wait like 2-3 months. Wait till it's like. Yeah. Your odds of miscarrying.
They say 4 months is like the ideal time.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Problem with 4 months is like, holy shit, you only got 4 months to go.
yeah. But usually around 4 months, you're still not showing yet, depending on your body. Like everybody's body shows it differently, but by 4 months, you can still get away with like,
my ex-wife started showing within the first month.
Yeah, that's what my mom said to me. I was gaining weight really quickly, and I was like puffing up a bit.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. So yeah, that's just what it is. Yeah, so just advice. Don't do it. But I'm really I'm not praying for you because that's ridiculous and there's no such thing as God. But I generally I can't wait to get the news. I'm very excited. Very excited.
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean it'll happen when it happens. I mean, you know, we're not like
the idea was to insult you there, so you come back and say there is God out there, and you just totally
listen. You can. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
You're going to hell.
You believe in the volcano.
It doesn't
God,
look.
so.
I can't stop you from going to hell.
You literally
to the charred walls of the damned.
You can pray to your volcano god. I'm not going to make fun of you.
That's what I was waiting for. Come on, join me. That's what I was looking for. The volcano god. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. I'm going to take some calls though.
Yeah, I'll leave. I just wanted to defend my husband's honor.
All the best. I really wasn't goofing on him. I was just. Gonna
I know.
I was going to be like, I'm the man. I'm the alpha. That was the plan. Come to think of it, I don't know how like he doesn't get insulted. I don't know how I thought that would work, but I did. In fairness to him.
No worries. No, I'm just fucking around. Right. I didn't take it personally.
Here's the next caller. Dragon Kabuki. I don't know what the fuck his name is.
Dragon Kabuki.
Matt's leg. Dream looks like if Jeff Huffman and John Swan had a prom night dumpster baby. Wow. Okay. Wow. Thank you.
By the way, the stress of trying to find a partner last minute was pretty crazy, and it was pretty funny. I asked Ricky Berwick on Twitter. He instantly said, now. Like, I was considering a couple people, and then I got Vito. And then I had asked Corey, I was like, Corey, you got any ideas? And then, like, the next day after I'd already chose Vito, he's like, why didn't you ask Billy the Fridge? And I was like, fuck. God damn it. That would have been a great choice. Yeah.
I don't think Vito is a better choice. You went to the fucking final.
I take pride in taking Vito to the finals, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I know. Like everybody thinks he's a pedophile. You're fucking. You're amazing. Maybe I didn't give you enough credit in our last victory.
Yeah, well, you sure hell gave me enough credit to use my fucking leg to win. So.
No, you just lost your left. I used it correctly. So
yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm a baby face. You're a heel.
Yeah, well, I think it worked. And kind of, if you think about it, so are you and Vito.
True.
You gotta think about that. You need a baby. You need a heel every time. All right, what's this guy? Dragon Kabuki, whatever your name is. Why are you in my chat?
You gotta unmute, buddy.
Unmute. That's
Can you hear?
Yeah,
yes,
you're good.
Yes, you're on the air. How are you, sir? Okay.
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you?
It's fantastic. Fantastic. What's on your mind?
I do have like a story. Salvo Pancakes had like a little call with the fireball. Lieutenant Cobra was saying, "Oh, because of the Cinderry question," trying to spell that out, and then of course he's like. Complain, oh, we say it differently here. You didn't say it right.
Oh, fucking, God, that jerk off. I'm gonna put him on.
You would a fucking baby.
Oh, we say it different over here. Yeah, he called my kid a fucking Nazi when we were friends, and then he didn't, and then he did, and then he's like, he's just such a phony. And then he fucking ruined John Swan's career. So it's like, I kind of won that one, with my little war with John Swan, and and then he tore him all apart. Homeboy Edwin, yo, what does that mean? Does that mean Matt Pitt's a pedo by association? Oh, you're a heel now. Now you need babyface. Yeah. All right. Anything else, Dragon?
Wait, Dragon. You were saying they had a call. What happened in the call? Like, was there an argument? Was there a ruling?
Yeah, there was. Oh, yeah, there was an argument because he was like saying, "Oh, you didn't say it right." So it was like pathetic. And then I'm like, Salvo said it right. And then of course he had Petty Page in there, and then Petty Page was siding with Lieutenant Cobra.
Well, you know what? He's an American, and that's the rules go by. So it's American English. Go fuck off.
Honestly, I was so happy when those two were fucking eliminated. Jesus Christ. Lieutenant Cobra and Haha, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's he's such an asshole. He's got no redeeming qualities.
Bro,
I heard a rumor that Awagi fan Ray went with his parents to Europe to commit a crime of passion and was stopped. What are you talking about? Was that really Nick?
Yeah.
Was that Nick?
But I don't know. But no. So Salvo stuck with his ruling, correct, Dragon?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
okay. And Floptina kind of pointed out the definition, and Empress said the D is silent. So there you go.
Well, they're doing American English. You lose. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. You lose. All right. Thanks for the call, buddy. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye. You lose. Who cares? Oh, I'm English. I'm different. It's coach a little different.
Round one upper.
How are you?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello. Round one upper. Fix your mic. I'm pretty sure this is another alt account of Brick, but I could be wrong.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, it's working.
Why are you doing alt accounts?
I do have to say, Matt, because I locked out of my other accounts because Google Authenticator, when I broke my last phone, you gotta fucking have the old phone to use your Google Authenticator. It's fucking retarded.
Okay.
So I had to make a bunch of new alts.
All right.
But, Matt, why would anybody want to be on your team? You're a fucking loser, and you fucking admitted that you threw it, or trying to lose at the end.
What do you mean? He won one already, and he tried to throw it and still almost won.
But
you can't call a loser.
Yeah, he's not really a loser.
That up. All right.
Hold on a second. Let's do a test here. Were you invited to be on Fireball Brick?
Yes, I was.
By who?
Me and Tox were a team, but then Tox got wiped out.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're a loser. You lost.
I carried my team. Yeah. You set me. I got set up with Drew, and Drew got stoned to the fucking bone before the match, and couldn't answer a single question.
You lost.
I got set
Why am I
up.
coughing
No,
like-
I should have got a fireball point.
I smoked in fucking days. It's stupid.
What a bitch!
I want to go.
No, Drew ate like 10 edibles before we got online.
So that's true every day.
He
Like
was just.
I mean, it's every day.
Well, he got way more. He woke up like 12 hours later, took a fucking edible nap. The guy.
That's what he does. That's
you know.
true. That's true. I met Drew before. He's
Wow.
fucking stoned when I met him in London. I'm probably gonna see him
He
again
was
in like
a
2
cool
weeks.
guy.
Great
He
guy.
was a cool guy, but we got set up. But I do have to say, it was worth it because that Mudahar Dojangles blood sport was pretty good.
All right.
So
Okay.
overall,
Guess
it
what?
was a good bit by Sal.
Matt's still more of a winner than you. Bye. Could I Castiel, whatever. Go. The kid, I have my glasses on. I have no excuse that I can't read these fucking shit anymore. I'll take my glasses
Late birthday, Tommy C.
What's up?
You had a very good birthday.
I had a good birthday. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. What's on your mind?
I was just thinking about that Lieutenant Cobra guy who was so fucking annoying on that stream.
He's
Jesus
the
Christ.
biggest jerk off on the planet.
He's fucking terrible, and he was.
Oh,
talking
it's
shit
you?
about
Oh, get out of here. Bye, you fucking jerk off. Thanks so much. He is. Get cancer, die. How about that? Riveter, you're on the air. I die. You know what? I hope somebody you love gets cancer. How about that? That's how much I hate you. Stop trying to get my attention. I don't want your attention. People that hang around you, bad things happen to them because you're such a fucking jerk off. And so he doesn't sound like he used to. He doesn't sound like a child anymore. Oh, God. Get child cancer. Get it. Riveter, go.
I'm kind of shocked nobody's talking about the fact that, you know, I got dead on Dave, Leon Lush. He talked a little smack about me even giving him Leon Lush. And then me and Peanut lasted way further into the tournament than him and Leon did. They were out first round. We got at least to the second.
Yeah, but you're not that interesting. I don't know. All that's other stuff. I don't know. Him not realizing who works at a pawn shop is way more interesting than you getting eliminated from with Leon Lush. That was nice of Leon to do that with you, by the way. I think that's because you're like you're like kind of Leon super
it was great.
fan. That was
It
nice.
was great. Yeah, Leon's a good guy. I like
yeah,
him.
he's a good guy. He's a real good guy.
Yeah. Well, Riveter is a good guy, man. Fucking Riveter asked Leon, didn't get a response, asked Peanut. Peanut said yes, and then Leon responded saying, I'll do it. And Riveter gave him the dead on Dave.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Riveter is a good guy.
Riveter's a good, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. That's why he's
looked
older.
out
He
for
doesn't
that.
give a shit about clout. It's not fair. He doesn't care. I'm going to see
I just
Banana
wanna have a
Grabber.
good
Banana Grabber's coming out here. You know that?
Yeah, I know. I'm jealous. I wished I could come out there too, but it's just not in the cards right now for
Yeah,
me.
no.
So,
Probably not in the cards for Banana Grabber. He's just doing it anyway and saying fuck it.
well, yeah, but he doesn't have like a wife and a house and
He did.
you know.
That's what I
did
mean.
have- yeah, he did have a wife and stuff.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, we can get
But
one
no,
over here.
I think you guys are gonna have a blast, man. You and Joey
so.
and Banana and
I hope so, but I'm not
Seth.
chasing anybody down. If you want to see me, come and see me. I'm not like coming to you. That's the thing. Because me and Joey are gonna drink ourselves stupid. I think that's the plan. I had to buy
Well, I
this
think
really.
Banana-
I had to buy this really
I think
expensive hotel, like that could fit my whole family, and it's just gonna be alone in there.
I think that's Banana's plans too, though. So
No, here's the deal. Like, I'm not going on London fucking tourism shit. All right. I'm just going and doing my fucking thing because I live in Europe. It's not that fucking special. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna hang around Banana, and I guess go drinking one night, go play poker one night, and we're flying home. So then he's gonna do all the fucking touristy stuff, which by the way you should do. I just don't care. You know, I just like the feeling's gone. I don't care about Europe anymore like I did. You know, I have to see Buckingham Palace. No, I don't. Yeah.
So speaking of poker, have you seen that clip of that alleged quote?
Yes.
Some such cheated-
So it goes from the chess championship where they think the guy had a dildo in his ass and he was getting like signals, right? I bet that's been going on a while. And then
I didn't get that. I don't know chess that well. but
okay,
how do you
all
cheat
right. What they're doing, well, I could simplify it. What they're accusing the chess guy of is getting like Morse code through his ass.
Yeah.
So, it would actually take some work. It would less work with poker because you would have to go E4. Like they would have to go if you wanted to move like pawn E1. You would have to go like I guess let's see A B C D E F G. This is just a guess. Or no A B C D E. Okay, that's 5. That's 5 buzzes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then
That's a lot of vibration.
Yeah. And then okay, it's E1.
Yeah.
So I think it'd probably be a little. There'd probably have to be some kind of code, like a Morse code. That's the only way I can think of it working. But they're saying this woman had a card or had a thing in her pussy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I hadn't
heard that
catching these people. Like, how are they? Are they doing strip searches?
They don't know. They don't know if it's happened or not.
Yeah.
The greatest poker player of all time thinks that he actually had a lot. Phil Ivey is probably the greatest poker player that ever lived. He lived like 2 towns over from me, and we're the same age. Phil Ivey thinks everybody's making a big deal out of it. He thinks she just misread her hand. Maybe we should get that clip. I think we could probably poker cheater cheat.
I'll be right back.
Phil Ivey thinks I haven't seen the hand, so.
Well, I watched the video, and I actually had Dave kind of go, because I'm not as astute players like you and Dave, and Dave said he thinks she just kind of misread her hand, the whole thing. Yeah, but he said the biggest thing was
look at the fucking press this is getting. Daniel Negreanu inside a dish, because it's like $100,000 hand or $200,000 hand, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't talk about this. I'd like to see the fucking hand again. Her husband is suing everyone. G-Man Poker is going down. The most famous. It's probably the biggest poker hands in years. Probably the biggest one ever. Most insane hero call in poker. I wish I could see the hand. All right, let's try Ivan Mendoza here. I want to see. I guess 4 minutes. So
what
let me check
is
this out.
going on here?
Give her the fucking money back. He made her fucking give him the money back.
She was at a table with Phil Ivey. And by the way, this guy right here he's an up and coming superstar. I forget his name, but he's an up and coming cash game star. Because I poker go, I watch
really
all this shit.
unanticipated. Yeah, fuck that. I'm out. I don't play in this fucking shit.
Who's this guy?
He fucking made her give the money back.
What do you mean made her? How do you
He fucking told her to give the money back and so accused her of cheating.
How do you make someone give the money back? I don't understand.
I don't know. He took it. She fucking he somehow talked her into giving the fucking money.
Why would she be willing to?
Look at Phil Ivey. He's like, nothing phases him.
If she didn't cheat, why would she be willing to give the money back?
And if she did cheat, why isn't she being arrested?
Why would she give him the money back?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
what is going on?
Hey, Tommy, I sent you in your Discord,
a shorty
Twitter video where it actually shows the hand.
The hand. I want to see this fucking hand. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I'm dying to see this fucking hand. This is like a big social media happening too. I'm surprised I've just been been more into soccer lately. All right, let's see this.
That was like one of his first TV appearances.
I think he got fooled by her tits. Me personally. That's okay. So who's Garrett and Robbie? Robbie is the victim. I guess Garrett is she's got 7-8 suited versus Jack 4 offsuit, which is an awful hand.
His first ones, that was like before he won all the tournaments and yeah.
See, a lot of the reason they think people in the old days, what they would do, the only reason they knew the card is they had a camera behind the embedded in the table, and they would lift up and the camera would take a shot and somebody would write it in a computer. Okay, nowadays all these cards have that QR code.
RFID.
Yeah, so all they have to do is run it on the machine. Now, if there's somebody in between that machine, it's easy to cheat. And they've already caught a few guys cheating like that. So maybe that's what's going on here. I'm just guessing, by the way. Okay.
Oh, wow, Robbie really mixing it up here, calling Garrett's raise with Jack 4 off.
All right, so Robbie calls with Jack 4 off. He's got 8-7. That's a very loose call. And usually if you make a call like that, the reason it's loose is because 8-7 suited is a fucking big hand here in this spot, and he's got a flush draw, and he's got a flush draw, so he's a huge favorite. But that's the type of call, if you got a good read on your opponent, that you could bluff him off the hand. And considering this guy has 8-7 off or 8-7 suited, he could easily put you on a fucking ace of clubs, and you would have the higher flush. So this hand's interesting right off the bat. The call's loose, but usually when you make a call like that, is you smell weakness and you're going to push the guy off the hand. That's the plan, and normally in situations like this.
It's wine versus wine, and Garrett here has flopped a straight flush draw, 10-10-9 with a couple clubs.
Oh, a straight flush draw. Excuse me.
2,500.
Oh my God, she got the higher straight flush.
Wow, and Robbie's gonna call here with Jack 4.
All right, that's an awful call and a very soft score. It's one thing doing that pre-flop. It's another thing when you have
that's a really bad call.
Nuclear squad douche. Okay.
The Jack of clubs.
Here comes 3 turns, so she hits
Turn
a 3.
is E3, puts backdoor hearts down.
No, she didn't hit a 3.
This is usually when Garrett
she hit a
will
jack in
lay
the
the
river?
hammer down with combo draws.
She calls again?
She's got 1 club and 1 heart, and wow, look at this.
This is sus.
But how did she know that?
3 straight calls. So yeah, that means she would have to. What they're probably accusing her of, if whoever's in charge of the QF, or they're getting a way to intercept it, and it's being intercepted. In other words, the cards on the table are being intercepted electronically. So not only would you know what everybody has, you know what's coming.
How do you do that? How would
No,
you do
if everything has a QR code, right? So if everything, like each card may be accounted for. So that she would have to have, like, if people would have to help her cheat. Okay? Yeah. By the way, there's 20, this is a cash game. There is $21,000 on the table right now. No fucking jiggity joke.
What is she thinking about here? She
thinking about making a move. That's the only thing I can think. And when I say making a move, try a bluff.
Ace King a little bit ago for
worse than wheelies. Chess cheating schedule was critical moves. Each critical move had 4 options. Yeah, but did somebody do a study on that and he did not take the computer move every time? I forget. I don't know. I have to ask Seth. She's a chess player. Actually, quite a good one.
For min raise here, she's
just below master.
Gonna min click. I think he's considering bet 3 betting, and yep, there's the all in. There's the all in.
Oh, and she fucking called us all.
Garrett, like I said, is just so experienced, and
the misreading of the hand is possible in this spot.
She's gonna put it.
Oh, does she think she have a jack high flush? Is that possible?
It's
two
maybe
different colors though.
But how? She has a.
Does she think she have a 10? With 4 is one of those cards. Like I've seen people have aces, or maybe she's putting them on
she
nothing.
Has an ace?
Maybe she thinks she has an ace, but even that's a loose call, even with an ace high. That's a really loose call.
Nine chip out.
This is why you shouldn't be hand.
This is an insta fold.
She doesn't have.
Unless you're like a moron, you know.
3.
So
she called?
She called $100,000.
You called me with a jack high?
Oh, that guy's dead. I know who he is. He called with a jack high. He died a couple years ago.
Jack high.
That guy's funny. You ever see his tape for the World Series poker? It's hysterical. You call with a jack high?
That's up to you. Yikes.
Oh my God.
Let's see the hand.
Now we got 269,000 in the clock.
What is going on here?
Once, but it's up.
Yeah, like we're not playing. Like I could see something like this happening, like in our poker club with somebody who just started. You know?
Yeah.
I could not see a scenario where these guys are all. Phil Ivy's at this table, for fuck's sake. You know?
Is it possible
They're both
that her
pros.
hand might be misread in the card graphics?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I was shitty hand.
You do? Yikes.
No, I just thought I'm this is a pure bluff catcher I'm dealing with right now.
With jack high?
Purely. But yeah, I think he has to be.
We'll go to the river. The river is a 9.
That one's you for sure.
They're gonna run it
Unless you have, like,
twice.
pocket 5
And
or something.
so.
she's
You have,
gonna.
like, small pair?
Yeah, she's a 3. You gave me that much credit?
I don't know.
Haven't you seen what I've done?
Oh my God! Oh, she's one with jack high. So she's got 9s, 10s, and a jack.
Yeah.
Oh
she
no!
won with jack high.
Oh God!
She won with jack high. Yeah.
Oh.
Turn him over. You're already not that.
Oh. No.
You see that?
Yeah.
She went to fold.
If she folds,
correct.
It's already there.
What a sick call.
What a sick call.
And the river bricks out again.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow.
I want to see. Does she have jack 4?
Oh! Now they're thinking the computer misread. See that? There's like,
Yeah.
like, does she have Jack 4?
What?
Whoa!
Look at Whoa, look at Garrett's face. That's
some fucking poker right there. That was sick. Wow. That's strong. That was sick. Oh shit.
That is super, super strange. You can see his reaction. Like, what is...
I think she was cheating too. I think that's a completely reasonable scenario to come to. Whether she is or not is a definite question.
So each card is a QR code, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's not. That's. But there's a theories. I don't know. I don't know if she's cheating or not. But why did she make 2 incredibly loose calls? And then one was just absolutely insane. And we're talking. This is not a tournament. This is real cash.
And she's an experienced poker player,
supposedly
right?
she's been playing pro just for the last year. That's a little weird too. From what I understand is she's like a model or something, and then she just started taking poker seriously like in the last year, and she's playing in the table with Phil Ivey. That's a little sus too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you know this or not, guys, but shortly after this, she was taken in, according to a tweet she put out, she was taken into a hallway between
investigated, I'm sure. Yeah.
The G-Man, I guess there, whatever his name is, and
oh my God, look at these blinds. 100, 200, 400. That means there's 3 blinds.
All right. What she was taken in the hallway, and what happened?
Sorry.
Yeah, but the guy that lost and the winner, and then one of the higher ups at this tournament took her into a hallway.
Yeah.
And I guess really was very intimidating to her, and I guess she put out a tweet about it, and said that more details would come out later. I haven't seen anything yet.
Now, did she end up winning this tournament?
No, it's not a tournament. It's a cash game.
Well, did she end up winning the cash game?
Yeah, she won that cash. That's a good night. 200K. You think 200K is a good night?
So wait, it's like you can get up and leave at any point?
Yeah. She can walk now.
Okay. Does she walk after that? That's what I'm asking.
Like, this is all cash.
I don't know.
Very nice to
Jacob, you look like you want to kill me.
She kind of starts trash talking him
You look like
too.
you want to kill me, dude.
That makes me think she fucking not cheating and she misread her hand. And she just doesn't want to admit it. Like, why would you look like I'd want to kill you too?
What's the vomit?
I wasn't letting the hand. I want to vomit.
I tell you something. Whatever amount of money I had on the table, I'm getting up tomorrow. I was like, I'm sorry, that's too fucking sus for me. I'm out of here. Like, the other thing is, did they bring her in? Was she some kind of whale? A whale translation would be an extension. A fish with money. Is that why they let her sit? And that happens.
Is
like
she
you
a
can
ratings
play.
crab?
I just said she's at a table with Phil Ivey. All right, believe me, they'll let you sit. If you have the money, you can sit down with Phil Ivey whether you suck at poker or not. You know. I almost wish Dave was here.
Wow. I'm speechless. I'm speechless.
Why would she talk shit after that? That's really stupid.
Usually Garrett would be fairly congratulatory if somebody made a hero call like that, but he seems somewhat disturbed here by...
I think the announcers are disturbed too.
What just happened? I don't...
Call of the year right there.
It's testing.
It's literally like the sort of most
He's going
disturbed
through the
look
hand
that
in
I've
his
ever
head,
seen
you can
Garrett
see it.
give.
We can pause the feeling.
No, let me tell you what happened. 10,000, win range 20, shove, call.
And obviously the reason why he'd be that is how can she call?
I remember.
Like maybe he thinks that she saw his hand somehow, or I don't know.
All right, yeah, I was right. They think I don't know what happened here.
I sent you the tweet she put out.
You know the problem I have. I've seen stuff like this happen before on like regular. I think it's one of these. I think I did this years ago at one of Dave's table. I made this ridiculously bad call, and I immediately said, I misread my hand. Like that was like first thing out of my mouth. I feel like a fucking idiot. All right, and everybody laughed about it. You know, we're going to talk about a couple $100 then. You know. But I immediately said, I think I turned over my hand and I said, yeah, you got me. And then fucking, it might even been Dave. Dave's like, no, you got him.
This is interesting. Riveter just sent me something here. Hey, this is her?
Really?
Yeah, that's the girl. Yeah.
Robbie Jade Lou. Garrett blocked me. Guilty as charged. What an honest man. He corrected me. He threatened me. if he has the audacity to give me the death stare on camera. I don't know if he has he can stare at you all he wants. Picture, it's like off camera. I was pulled out of the game, forced to speak to him in a dark hallway. Full details to come. I think that's sus. That's a sus.
What she's saying is, if he's willing to give me the death stare, think about what he's doing off camera.
That's a little weird. That's a weird thing to say. I could understand her being pulled by the casino off to the side.
Wait, go to that clip.
Yeah, care to explain what that's like? That looks like she's trying to get public opinion on her side.
So is the internet like on fire right now? Is like
No, the hand is still going.
Oh, it's still going. So the drama hasn't officially happened.
I don't get it.
Oh, looks like that guy's kind of maybe giving her signals, maybe. Huh?
Oh.
On fire right now? Is like
the hand is still going.
Oh.
You know what? They really could have to strike. Like, you know what it is? You know, I blame Obama for this, quite literally. This game was fucking clean until Black Friday 10 years ago, and now it's just going to fucking shit because it's attracting all sorts of weirdos and cheaters. And
How many on the stream? So is the internet like on fire right now? Is like
the hand is still going.
Oh.
That's a little strange. Yeah, I smell a rat. She totally could have misread her hand, but you got to understand, like, if she's cheating. Right? Which, by the way, I think there's a problem. I'll go 60-40, all right? Mm-hmm. If she's cheating, she ain't the only one involved. Here's another thing. If she's cheating, everybody's looking at time.
Okay.
And they're not going to fuck around in Vegas or wherever the fuck this was. It was LA. I don't think they're going to fuck around. They tend not to fuck around with gambling cheats. You know, this is not like being able to fucking, you know, count cards in blackjack where they just kick you out of the club and say don't come back, right? And then tell everybody else. This is serious. This is fraud, if it's true. But it means more than one person's involved, and that they have access not only to other people's hands, but they have access to the cards that are kind of roll off. That's the only way. Or she misread her hand. That's it. That's the only thing I can come up with. So bizarre, dude. So bizarre. I don't even know. Whatever. That's interesting. All right, let's call it a night. Tomorrow, Glory Hunters, sub to my soccer channel. I'll be streaming over there. Thursday, might even do a Friday because I missed yesterday. But thanks so much. Appreciate all the donations. Appreciate the Patreons if you want your name at the end. Also, if I start doing videos again, I think I'll start putting the Patreons in the beginning or some part of the videos that I do. I think that'd be a nice thing to do and get your guys' names out there. You're paying me the $10 a month. Or maybe I'll go 20.
Good one.
Yeah, maybe I'll hit you up for more if you want to be more videos. But thank you very much, everybody. You have a great night, and I'll see you in the after show right after this on the Discord. I'll see you later. Good night. Bye-bye.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
I'm a creep who hangs out with 15-year-old boys.
Yes. That was interesting.